Assalamualaikum and hi everyone, especially to my beloved lecturer Dr. Azimah Hani binti Yaakob. Today I, Azimah binti Harun, would like to present about halal industry, which is CADBURY, Confectionery and Syndrome Berhad. Let's start. What is halal? Halal is defined as permitted, acceptable, lawful, and legal of Islamic which come from Quranic term. Halal also can be described as an act, subject, or action about which a person has freedom of option and does not have a reward or a penalty for doing so. Do you know that the contrast of halal is haram, which means illegal or forbidden? Halal has become a significant part of goods required by Muslim people around the world. Therefore, halal certification is utilized to have consumer security in order to give trust in the halalness of their consumed food. Certifications ensures that food processing and production regulations are being complied with to ensure the protections and quality standards under Islamic law. The Department of Islamic Development Malaysia, which known as JAKIM, is charged for Islamic affairs, especially halal certification in Malaysia. Furthermore, JAKIM plays a very significant role in securing Muslims consumer in Malaysia. JAKIM must determine the halal status of the product at every point and in every phase, included by carrying out an official site inspection at the plant to evaluate in detail how the halal status of the pure material is preserved and controlled at all periods. The obstacle of halal laws is indeed to improve the dignity of halal through JAKIM. The responsible authority JAKIM needs guarantee that the halal legislation is complied by the food companies. This involves guaranteeing that all the manufacturers of halal certification ingredients are certified. Now, let's proceed with background of study. Cadbury Confectionery Malaysia is the joint venture among Mondelez, Triple Bassett, and the Malaysian government-controlled BHD Holdings and Felda East. Cadbury Malaysia's Shah Alam factory has been producing chocolate for over 40 years and was approved to produce halal chocolates in 2004. The Malaysian government-linked business GLC Boasted Holdings has a 24.6% interest in Cadbury Malaysia, with slogans such as a glass and a half of full cream milk every half pound and promotions displaying a glass of milk spilling out and shaping the bar. Cadbury has always attempted to maintain a deep association with milk. Next, let's proceed with the issue faced by the Cadbury confectionaries and Syndrome Berhad. According to the New Straits Times 2014, there was a controversy as a sequence of the Health Ministry statement released that the halal status of Cadbury chocolates was unclear, claiming that porcine DNA was found. However, on 2 June 2014, Jakim checked that both variants in the affected batches were halal. After the laboratory findings confirmed that the chocolates are free of porcine DNA, Cadbury Malaysia was accredited as having verified that its chocolate have no porcine diagnostic DNA. Jakim certificates indicate that all Cadbury Malaysia goods are conforming to the Islamic law, which is certified by its halal certification panel and to the Malaysian halal standard. Jakim is confirmed to have checked 11 samples of Cadbury dairy milk, almond and other items from the factories, but neither samples have tested for positive. What is the opportunities and potential that can be developed by the Cadbury? The biggest opportunity for Cadbury is the emerging market. Historically, as offered by Cadbury regions such as Far East Asia and Africa have not been substantial consumers of traditional Western confectionery. Nevertheless, with the widespread impact of globalization and rising customer incomes, Western food brands are increasingly likely to be able to expand into these previously untapped markets. This presents as an extra revenue source. For the recommendation, in order to ensure compliance for customers and business partners, Cadbury needs to go beyond the call of duty and constructively recheck all its production lines and goods, workplace cultures, distribution networks, and retail spaces. Cadbury must think about playing a leading role in supporting the standard in terms of halal enforcement. Cadbury need to brainstorm and follow a policy for Islam sensitivity that must be a part of its tactical ideology. Only then can a company reassure a customer it is genuine about its commitment to represent them. As conclusion, that Islam was fundamental to the establishment of the current political, governance, legal and economic systems of Malaysia. The assertion by the Malaysian Department of Islamic Development, JAKIM, that 2% DNA-free Cadbury chocolate is the lesson the community should be given not to draw conclusions about halal issues. The effectiveness of the cooperative crisis planning of Cadbury Malaysia understood the overall emotional influence of Islam in every aspect of the life of Malaysia. It demonstrated that the importance of the halal logo for Malaysian community, where a number of Malaysian organizations, in appreciations of the importance of the halal logo in their products, made to demonstrate to Cadbury.